I'm Shannon Horton at Horton Vineyards today, and this is Donna. And we've decided to start launching a cooking segment to go with our lovely wines here. We came to the idea that we should start with maybe some dessert wines and a little bit of dessert. In a couple of weeks we have the holiday coming up, and so we came up with the idea for an almond pear dessert gelato and a pull-apart honey cake. So we made our base of our ice cream first, which was 5 ounces of milk, 3 ounces of heavy cream, and 2.5 ounces of sugar. I made a double batch for our ice cream maker today. You bring that to a boil on the stove to 180 degrees and then let it refrigerate overnight. Then you add 6 to 10 ounces of wine, which is a little much for the pear dessert because the alcohol is a little bit higher, so we're going to put in a little bit less than that. I also put in a little bit less than sugar than the recipe called for because there's high sugar content in the pear dessert one. All right, so pour in our ice cream base. Love this machine. Ever since I got it, I'm like making ice cream all the time. And then we're gonna put in a little bit of dessert wine. So it's about 1/2 cup of our pear dessert wine. Smell. Pears and brandy. We'll do that, and then we'll turn the machine on. The insert was frozen overnight, so it's ice cold, and then the base is also refrigerated. So this should take anywhere from 5 to 6 minutes to turn it into ice cream. The base, the recipe that I gave is actually a lot less than what this 2-quart can hold. So if you have more people in your family, just keep tripling up the recipe because there's a lot of sugar in the wine. All right.
And enjoy, keep the kids away.
Yeah, this is an adult-only ice cream because the alcohol has not been cooked out in this. We put the alcohol in right before we made the ice cream. All right, so we'll see you in a bit as soon as we're all turned up. Okay, so now we're gonna start on our honey lemon pull-apart cake. So the first thing, we start with some cake flour. We need a little baking powder, baking soda, and salt. So 3 cups of cake flour, which we have here. And then it calls for 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, which Donna has already mixed up for me. Sprinkle that in here. Get a little mixing done. Ooh, as I get it all over me. Yeah, is that why they wear aprons?
Usually.
Oh, okay.
Back in the 50s?
Yeah, well, we're gonna set that aside, and then we're gonna take 2 sticks of butter.
You know this is gonna be a good cake.
I know.
We're gonna stop butter.
Ta-da! It's gonna go great with that ice cream too. All right. So, and then 1.5 cups of regular white sugar. Okay. And then in here in a large bowl, and then I need to beat that so it's mixed together. Okay, now that we've gotten our sugar butter mixture to be light and fluffy, now we're going to start to add our eggs. Recipe calls for 4 eggs. Oh, I broke the yolk. That's not good.
You're gonna get
don't have to add them. Can I have a paper towel to get egginess off my hands? Thank you. You don't have to add them one at a time. You can add all 4 for this one, this recipe. All right, and then you're supposed to incorporate those.
That looks yummy.
It's very bright. The local eggs, very bright yolks. might have some difficulty getting some of the ingredients, so we went to local sources. Someone who had chickens and said, hey, can I get some eggs?
Sour cream next.
That's right. Yeah, no. I gotta get this well blended, and then we're gonna put in the flour mixture, and then the sour cream comes. Okay, and so we've gotten that blended together, and we're gonna start to add our flour mixture a little bit at a time.
No.
Yeah, how many right hands do I need?
I'll have it.
Yeah. Wanna scrape the bowl for me, Donna?
Go ahead.
Okay. So we get that incorporated. Into our mix. Okay, next time we get the stand-up mixer, okay?
Yeah, because that would be any different.
Then I can talk with my hand. All right. It's getting thick, kind of like almost cookie dough. Like the thickness of your like chocolate chip cookies. All right, last addition.
I usually buy mine because I don't have time to do.
Yeah,
This is
but
fun.
all that in the middle. Sometimes there's nothing better than something that you made yourself. You know? Somehow it just tastes better.
Yep. I get it. While you guys are home, enjoy.
Yes. And since this cake does not have wine, you will be able to share it with the family. Unlike the ice cream that we made earlier.
Oh,
Yeah.
believe me.
Oh, we had some of that.
You want to keep it to yourself.
Yes. All right. So now we got that. All right. So scrape the bowl. Beat for 2 minutes. Okay. Add
Sour cream.
lemon rind and sour cream. So the sour cream is going to give a lot of richness and moisture to this cake. Especially with that cake flour, which is a little bit different consistency than your all-purpose. So it's 1 cup of sour cream. All right. And then the 2 tablespoons of lemon rind, so it's about a large lemon, zested. The key to making sure your zest is actually just the essence of the flavors and not bitterness is to make sure you keep rotating your lemon or your lime, and that you don't include any of the white pith. That's the part that gives it the bitterness that people say that lemon zest is bitter. But if you keep rotating the lemon while you're zesting it, you won't get to that transference of bitterness. You'll just get that really concentrated flavor of lemon and that essence and the oils that are in the peel. As you'll notice, for this cake we didn't add any extracts or flavorings. We're just using those natural ones that you actually get from the fruit. I think the glaze even has the juice from it with the honey. All right.
Looks good.
So we floured our cake, or greased and floured, not our cake.
Cake pan.
Cake pan.
See, they're pretty.
It looks like little honeycombs. Well, kind of want to lick the beaters, but you know. All right.
Not me until you cook them eggs.
All right. So we will work on getting this out of our bowl. You got the bowl?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Get all of that cake in there. All of that dough. Work so hard to make. All right. Swirl this in. We've preheated our oven to 325. Make sure we're evenly distributed here.
And we will see you later.
And then this will bake for 45 to 55 minutes until the toothpick comes out all nice and clean. All right. There we go. Oh, this corner's a little neglected. You can't have a neglected corner. That'd be my piece. All right. So we'll see you in just a little bit after our cake's baked.